Hi, my name is Yuhen Tao. Today, I'm going to talk about my thesis, Back on Your Feet. This thesis aims to explore how landscape architecture could help rooming house residents to reestablish connection with the community, which could contribute to getting their lives back to normality. Why am I focusing on rooming house residents? Well, they make up almost 18% of the homelessness population in Victoria. While being housed thanks to housing first policy practice in Australia, the journey to being independently housed again is incredibly difficult. For instance, many of the rooming house residents have complex physical and mental health conditions. The lack of ongoing support for them can cause major setbacks. St Kilda, having a history of being open to diverse demographics, is where a large percentage of rooming houses in city of Port Phillip are. I pick 53 Carlisle Street to further analyze in order to understand what rooming house residents need the most from public space. 53 Carlisle Street is located right next to the major circulation route, which means the residents here have good access to the social services such as meal and mobile laundry services in the parks. Being a rooming house run by the community, 53 Carlisle Street should have self-contained bedrooms with individual kitchens and bathrooms, and their basic needs of rooming house residents should be met. However, what challenges the rooming house residents the most is the loneliness and social stigma around them. Some of them are scared to come out of their rooms because of other residents in the house could be violent, while most of them are being pushed away from public space because of the stigma. Therefore, my agenda is to create a public space that brings public rooming house residents together to understand they are not alone, but also brings in broader community and encourages the two currently separate social groups to use the space together. I chose the J Talbot Reserve near 53 Carlisle Street as a testing ground to see if the ideas work. Then I started to think what the common ground of rooming house residents and the community could be. Therapeutic landscape came into my mind. I believe therapeutic landscape is not only relevant to rooming house residents who might have mental health conditions, but also could be helpful for other residents in the community, as urban environments cuts our contact with nature and causes stress. Then I did some research on how certain landscape features could help with different mental health issues and began to analyze if the current conditions of J-Table Reserve could contribute to therapeutic landscape. The site is divided into four parts by the path. Each part has rather different characteristics. For the detailed analysis, please refer to the booklet. Then I proposed a series of interventions to heighten the existing therapeutic features of the site. Firstly, I tried to diversify the circulation around the site, offering options to enhance their sense of control. However, the proposal fragmentizes the site, which may have a negative impact on the community cohesion agenda. This encourages me to think about other ways to diversify movement. Then I tried to further enhance the sense of enclosure by raising topography. But this approach causes visual blind spots, which could encourage antisocial behaviors on site. Other ways to form the sense of enclosure need to be, need to be explored. Finally, I also drafted a improved planting list aiming to provide visual stimulation. However, in reality, such project barely gets funds and resources. I need other ways to inspire such quality. After the therapeutic testing, I began to look at the Waterhouse theory of hybrid landscape, try to figure out how to design for rooming house residents and other members of the community with so much tension between them. Then I decided to integrate the everydayness of different programs into the design as an attempt to bring social crossover into the site. After looking at the site's context, I decided that these four programs need to be integrated into design. The position of the program is based on thermal analysis and sensory experience mentioned above. I decided to place the main activity area, which incorporates outdoor performing and social services in the area where gets the most sunlight hours in winter to ensure the user can participate with more comfort level. Community garden is positioned where the sense of serenity can be already felt. Play and basketball courts are placed to be near street access. Then I manipulated the topography of the site. Except for the existing vegetation, the site was sunken to provide a sense of enclosure while keeps passive surveillance over the site. The vertical movement also creates a contrast with the urban context, and vegetation will be used along the street that interface to filter traffic noise. Here is my final design. The area between an amphitheater and a passive recreational lawn was designed to accommodate social service. The furniture was designed to meet different kinds of seating arrangements depending on the types of the service. The tiled mural was integrated into a stage as a backdrop of an outdoor performance. The modularization inspired by tiled mural was carried over to the playground. Different arrangements of modules offer possibilities for different kinds of play or socialization. The community garden is co-run by Salvation Army and local residents. The residents in the area usually do not have sizable backyards to grow their own produce. A community garden in the neighborhood could make up for the loss. Managing a garden together also provides opportunities of interaction between rooming house residents and broader members of the community. That's all for my design. Thanks for listening.